Hi, I'm Jody and I want to welcome you here. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about those lonely, dark places that we can find ourselves in due to the expectations and pressures that are put on us in our lives. And they can come through a lot of different avenues. That could be work, family, relationships, sporting teams, and even ourselves. But the one I want to look at more today is the pressures from family. And some of those pressures could be in the jobs and the type of vocation that we take on. So if you've got a family that has its own business and their plan for you is to take on that business and take over that company one day. Or you might come from a family of lawyers or people in the forces, whether that's the police force or the defence force, and the expectations are that you follow in their footsteps because it goes back your parents and grandparents and so forth. Now that can be really difficult if that's not the avenue that you want to go down. And sometimes because of that and the pressure of that, it can take us into those dark places that we don't necessarily live in all the time, but it's just there rumbling around in the background. And sometimes we might have days where we are there for the entire day. So it's about what do we want to do with those expectations, and are we going to live up to them or are we going to step away from them? And that's a decision everybody has to make for themselves. And sometimes there's a big price to pay for stepping away from those expectations. And some of that is rejection. And we feel that if we step out of that our families will reject us and our friends might reject us as well. And that can be a very lonely place to be. And you can have sometimes feelings of being misunderstood or feeling even abandoned because of that rejection. But I want to let you know today that God knows your situation and He knows how you feel and He knows exactly what's going on in your life. And it talks about in Psalm 23, excuse me, how it says, the writer says, even though I walk through the deepest valleys, I won't fear, for you, God, are with me. And your rod and your staff, and they comfort me. And you even prepare a table for me. And what that basically means is it doesn't matter where we are in our walk, whether how far we're into that journey, whether we're feeling abandoned, we're wanting to come out the other end, God is with us during that journey. And I think it's like He just says that I will sit with you, because I don't know about you, but with me, when I'm in that place, sometimes I just need someone to sit with me. I don't need them to do anything. I don't need them to say anything. It's just the fact of knowing someone, the comfort of having someone with you. And sometimes when you express those things to them, how you really feel about it, it's like releasing a pressure valve, and it just takes the pressure off, and that's all you need. Sometimes you do want to just say, well, look, I need some guidance here. I need to know how to get out of this place. And God knows all of that. And like I spoke about last time in God's place of rest, Jesus says to you, what can I do for you? And He still sits there and He'll sit there with you, but He'll also ask you every now and then, what can I do for you? And that's where it's nice to know that He'll sit with you, He'll walk with you when you're ready to walk. And that table that He prepares for us says that I'm willing to hang around and I'm willing to wait with you for as long as it takes, without any expectations, without any pressures for you to perform and move any quicker than what you're happy to move with. So today I hope that you can reach out to God and you can take His hand and you can just let Him know in all honesty on how you feel and what's going on in your life and where you want to go. and how you want to get there, and ask him. Just ask him what you want, because he's sitting there asking you, what can I do for you? I hope God blesses you this week. I hope you walk in the peace and the goodness and the kindness of God, because that's who he is. Please read the Gospels, read the events, and taste and see that the Lord is good. Bless you.